undermine our transformative laws. We must be okay with a South Africa with a majority that is denied of their own land, with the majority is deprived of access to economic transformations and means of production. We must be okay and not move the needle in any way.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I am not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our beautiful country. You know, if I can tell you that I am proud of Tshidi Madia, that would be an understatement. I feel so many things about what she did there. You know, she stood her ground defending facts about South Africa. And I've noticed that many of American journalists, especially the ones that are pro-Trump, they won't allow you to articulate what you have to say. They just block you and be loud. The way she stood her ground, the way she stood on facts, girl, I am so proud. And this is the generation that we are in 2025. And if you are racist, you won't be able to survive. You're going to live in ICU. You know, that is, for me, when I look at people who are racist, I feel even sorry for them, because that thing is a sickness. And that sickness seems to be something that also Trump suffers from. And is spreading it all over. He's spreading it all over. That's sickening. That's sickening. I am glad that the people that I have in my life that are white, that are Indian, that are colored, I think we forgot color. You know, I think we forgot color. Sana, the food we eat, the interactions we have, it's crazy. I can pack up my bag right now and call my friend who's the farmer and say, I'm coming over. He'll be like, okay, I'll ask my helper to prepare a room for you. Just come. Who are you coming with? And I say that, we'll find everything ready. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the same person that I'm talking about, say he's white, he said, yeah, I saw chicken somewhere. And I bought some for myself and I'm going to be bringing for you when I come there. You know, and when he gets there, he goes to our kitchen and does whatever that he wants in the kitchen and be eating whatever he wants in the kitchen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even my other friends were of different races. So if you are racist in 2025, get ready to live in ICU. Anyway, without wasting much of your time, please listen to our Tshidi Madia, man. I am so proud in this morning. Seriously, I feel so many things. And I'm going to be back with my closing commentary.
Welcome to the program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Were you surprised when you saw that?
No, not necessarily. I was amused by the latest gimmick, for sure, but surprised not so much. I think the South African delegation, South African journalists have been talking about it. We knew the president would walk into some sort of trap. It's not surprising. The invite was there. The desire for the conversation to open up the channels between the USA and South Africa are there. South Africa's been trying, by all means, to try and open up the doors again. And so, no one was surprised.
Okay.
Did we expect the lights to be turned off and a visual illustration? No, not that far.
That is the new reality with Donald Trump. The issue here, I think, is an important one about what is actually happening in South Africa. Is it true that white farmers are being killed in South Africa?
It's an interesting way that you've asked that question. I don't think the issue is what's happening in South Africa. I think the issue is what's being peddled about what's happening in South Africa. If you watch today's engagement, let me get to the point first. If you watch that entire engagement, the recognition, the painful recognition, the startling truth of crime in South Africa, violent crime, was actually uttered by everybody there from South Africa. Is it targeted towards a specific group? Is it an ethnic cleansing? That's the question, right? Based on what's been said about South Africa the world over, at least people aligned to Donald Trump and Elon Musk. That's not a fact.
Okay, so we don't deny that there's a lot of violent crime in South Africa, right?
Across the board.
Seven times the murder rate.
Across the board.
Okay, so the issue is whether or not, I guess, whites are being targeted disproportionately. Is that what you're taking issue with?
No, that would be the claim. The issue is that the claim is falsehood. White people are not being targeted, Leland. Nobody.
So
crime is experienced by everybody, not just white people.
Was chanting, kill, kill, you have to kill to be part of a revolution, on and on. He was talking about killing blacks or killing whites?
Do you need the context of what that song is? Because you can't take out the context of what that is. That is actually important. It cannot be that he's giving an instruction when that's not the fact. I think we do need to take into consideration the context. What he's chanting is an anti-apartheid song that was sang by leaders in the lead up to apartheid. The back and forth today about that song is whether or not it's relevant in modern day South Africa. Should we still be singing that song if there's a grouping in the country that feels otherwise?
How can somebody be defending singing a song that's talking about killing other people?
I'm not defending singing the song. I'm saying to you that's the conversation that's.
So don't you think white farmers would be scared when they heard that song?
And that's the question that's being put to Julius Malema. I said to you that conversation is happening. It's put to Julius Malema that when you do this, this is what we worry about. But when you look at how long he's been singing the song and whether it correlates with the numbers of farmers under attack, particularly white people, it's not there. People who are being attacked on the farms are farm dwellers and farm workers. That's also a reality that's got to be.
White farmers are not being targeted or white farmers are not being killed. Why are so many who have big land holdings willing to give up their entire lives to come to America?
Where are they? Show them to me.
We had them land.
Those 49 people are not farmers. There are plenty of reports from South Africa that many of those are not farmers. Those are chances. Please, again, show me the evidence. Those are people taking an opportunity. America's given them an opportunity.
You're saying
they're not farmers.
I'm just trying to figure this out. You're saying that your president has not in any way targeted whites, even though Elon Musk, who was there, can't get a license for his business.
He was where?
In the Oval Office.
He was in the Oval Office. He's never been to South Africa. When was the last time Elon Musk was in South Africa?
But he can't get.
When was the last time he was in South Africa? His father, Elon Musk's father.
I'm not talking about when he was there.
No, hold on. I want to also make you understand one thing.
The accusation is that many whites cannot get licenses to do business, among them Elon Musk.
So we're being forced to undermine our transformative laws. We must be okay with a South Africa where the majority that is denied of their own land, where the majority is deprived of access to economic transformations and means of production. We must be okay and not move the needle in any way to try and fix that. We must be okay with South Africa being labeled the most unequal country in the world and not trying to do anything to rectify that. Because that's what that argument says.
No, but the fact of the
there are laws.
The fact of the matter is
they must be bent for an individual.
No,
that is what the question is.
But if you make laws that target a certain race, don't.
But there are none of those. Where are those, Leland? You're calling me as a journalist from South Africa, and you're putting those to me. I'm asking you for the proof. Donald Trump today. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to lecture a little bit. Donald Trump today called us in there, saying he's got proof of a genocide. South Africa's gone to the ICJ saying that they believe Israel is committing a genocide.
Is a whole other thing. They're the same ones who support Hamas.
But they put evidence on the table. They put evidence on the table.
South Africa supports
plant is not proof of genocide.
Yes, it is.
A private monument with fake crosses and not actual grave sites is not proof of a genocide. I don't believe that I'm being called in here to defend the indefensible. Those things aren't facts.
Okay.
Donald Trump did not put facts on the table.
You say that. We obviously have the president. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Guys, whatever your views are, kindly share them in the comment section. I'm looking forward to reading those. And if time allows me, I'm going to respond to your comment, but if not, I'm going to try by all possible means to react to every comment to show that I appreciate your interaction. Hey guys, I'm so proud of Tshidi. I'm proud. I'm telling you right now, please guys, I'm feeling so many things because I'm so proud of the younger generation that we see, guys. Doesn't I'm proud and for no clockers, and for no clockers. This made me so happy because this false narrative that is going around, it is frustrating. And sometimes I regret why I paid attention to politics because I'm seeing so much of falsehood that me not knowing protected me from it. You see, I don't even know what to say. Anyway, guys, the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full. That support really goes a long, long, long way. Ndiyabulela bethunana guys, nibe nemini emnandi.